7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Oh man, is it hot, John?
It's pretty hot.
That's all it says in the comments. Everybody's talking about how hot it is.
It's pretty hot, man.
It's hot for a Wednesday. It's Weeby Tailin. I'm Captain Eric Hasty, and this is
Hot John King.
Hot John King. Is that a dish?
No, I think somebody called me the Kool-Aid kid.
Hey, Kool-Aid.
Hey, Kool-Aid man.
Hey, Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid man.
We're gonna have a good show for you tonight. We got the weekend fishing. We're gonna talk about the belt a little bit. I think we got a captain's corner. Our topic tonight, something I didn't think we'd ever really talk about much in our little area here, John, but a little Mahi Mahi. The fish so nice they had to name it twice. Yeah.
Did you make that up?
No, not necessarily.
Why did they name it? I mean, why do people call it a dolphin? Because we have dolphin that are named twice because they're porpoises. But how did it become a dolphin?
Well, it's a dolphin. It's a Dorado. It's a Mahi Mahi.
But
it all depends on where you're at in the world.
Exactly. But dolphin just seems so bad.
You always love saying, we're going to go catch some dolphin.
Yeah.
No,
I know.
Flipper.
We killed 20 dolphin today. What? I'm turning you into the cops. What cops?
Oh, Lord.
Who cop? Where cop?
I don't know, John. I don't know.
Yep.
The dolphin cops.
The dolphin cops. It's the dolphin cops.
So, as usual, we're shooting live in beautiful downtown Inglis inside of Captain's Cove Outfitters.
It's so bright in here.
It is with all our damn lights.
Our future's so bright in here. It's like he's open still.
We need to have all these lights on us to make us look good, John. And
is that what it is?
You know, when you drive by, it looks like, what the hell's going on?
I started out as a 3, and now I'm a 4.5 with lights. Yeah, baby.
Well, and look at the color on you, John.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah. I know I got color. It's color, all right. It's called Fried John.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Yeah. We'll get into that here in a little bit, but man, yeah, that's it's been hot. But like I just saw something say on Facebook just a little while ago. What did it say? It said it's 102 outside, but I'll take that over 32 degrees any day.
Yeah, I'd have to say that I would go for 102 over 33. Because I'm just like, I don't like the cold.
No, I'm just a poor boy from Miami.
With the
I
heat,
do not like
but
it.
I don't like the cold.
Yeah.
It's cold.
I may be like, it's hot,
miserable.
but that's not me crying and whining.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Don't think of it as whining.
I could go out there with the water hose and spray down a little bit, get a little comfortable, do some things. But John, let's put on the old man specs here. Let's see if anybody's even looking at us.
He's all in.
All in.
Hey, we saved 5 points for the not so embarrassing goose egg.
Looky there. No surprise. Denise was our first commenter yet again. I don't know what time she tunes in to make that first comment, but she is the early bird.
She's the early bird.
Let's see. Bobby says, felt like a Monday until he saw our post about the show tonight.
Oh, it did.
All right. Good grief. What the heck happened to Taco Tuesday?
Did it quit? Did they take it away?
I don't know. Dale might have to explain that one.
Yeah. I mean, Taco Tuesday, that was 2 for 1 or something, or some special?
I don't know. I like tacos.
I kind of like them, but not from Taco Bell.
Kevin says, let's get this party started. Chris, good evening. Casey is on. He said it was one hot one today. Yep. Let's see. Allie says, yo. Bonnie with State Farm says, happy Wednesday. Jessica's on. Laura's there. Karrie, what's happening? Bill is on. Jim of Jim's Jigs is on. Margarita time, Dale says. I like that.
I could go for a few margaritas now, or a zombie or two.
I can't, bro. My stomach has been tore up all freaking day. I mean, my mind says, yeah, have a margarita, but my stomach says no.
I don't know if it would help it or hinder it, what my stomach is right now.
I don't know.
I still can't sleep because, I mean, I just hurt that bad. The dog jumped on my back up to lay on my back, and his claws went down my back, and it was like, and he's looking at me like, what'd I do, Dad? I'm like,
Laura says it's freaking hot in New Jersey, too.
Oh, I could only imagine.
Laura, I still have not forgot about you. Your package is still in the back of my
We got to remember to mail it.
Oh, goodness. Tuesday was the 4th. It messed me up. Yep. It was. Well, I mean, because we celebrated the 4th of July since like Friday, I think. You know, so the 4th of July got one hell of a ring this go round.
This was our anniversary, though, right? This was an anniversary, or what was this? Something special? Millennium.
Oh, Crystal Rivers, 100 years, something. I don't know. Yeah, but that. But yeah, no. That's by the time the 4th came around, John, we were done. We were done. Yeah. It was like we were partied out. I'm ready to start complaining about it being cold again. Casey, you're dismissed.
That's right.
So there we go.
Well, he works in a dang welding machine, so he can
sure
heal
he
for the cold.
does.
So
yeah.
He would be fine with it.
But that's what he chooses to do.
That's right.
Yeah. So there we go, John. We got a few people on. Let's get into it. So get on the right page right here. There we go. Take these off right here. So obviously we were talking about the 4th, and we got to celebrate. Really, it just seemed like from the 1st through the 4th was constant celebration, because everybody seemed to do their fireworks Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah,
I think some locals, your backyarders, did it on the actual 4th of July. I don't know that anybody really did fireworks last night, but nevertheless, we still had a lot of fun, and it was. It's a good deal. We had a good weekend. I will tell you, being the holiday, and it's the holiday, so you need to make sure you act right. Not only was it a holiday weekend, but it was the start of scalloping season, John. You just know that the FWC, the Coast Guard, all of them are going to be out there in force.
Oh, yeah.
And boy, were the dummies out. The dummies were out. And them boys in gray, I know they stayed busy, probably from sun up to sundown.
They were probably just waiting to see how bad it could be.
Oh, man.
Or what the dumbest dummy's going to do. Dumb dummy's going to do.
Unfortunately, there were some accidents that led to some fatalities this weekend here in our area. It was sad. Yep. There were a lot of boat issues, some boat sinkages.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, if your boat says it's rated for 4 people, you don't put 25 people on your boat.
No, and not a bunch of kids at that.
My God,
come on,
man.
Just
don't do that.
Come on.
You got to have a little bit of common sense. I know common sense isn't so common anymore, but you got to have a little sense when you get out there on this water. Man, just crazy weekend, but we knew it was going to happen. It always does. And I'm glad that the boys at Gray were out there. We went fishing on Monday. And not only did we get stopped once, we got stopped again 200 yards from the last time we got stopped.
How's that possible? How is that possible?
I know we must have looked suspect.
Yes, we were suspect looking. They were like, look, it's the Kool-Aid guy. Stop him.
Oh, Lord.
He looks red. He's guilty.
Well, it was funny.
That's what it was. I was red and guilty.
We were coming in, Crystal River slowdown area right there where all FWC parked their boat and everything right there.
There he is.
In the
we
turn.
know.
And the big boat sees us, puts on his lights, and
we
here
were
they
already
come.
heading over to him. Sam was like, let's just go ahead and head over to him. Because his lights were off, and he goes, turns them on, then he goes, oh, it's you guys.
So, this guy stops us a lot offshore. So he pretty much knew that we were going to be okay. Yep. So he just talked to us for a few minutes, and he sent us on our way.
Yep.
And we didn't even make the bend. And here comes the next guy over, and he's coming around the bend. So he didn't see the big boat stopped us. He turned on his lights, and we're like, the last guy just stopped us. He goes, oh, yeah, okay, good, great. He looked at your fish?
No.
No.
Well, I'm getting on.
Well, I got to take a look at these. Because There is one gentleman out there, nice guy, but he is by the book.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's going to do what he's got to do.
Yep.
You know?
He's by the book.
And he opened up the box and he looked and he never even grabbed a fish.
He never
He's
even
like,
looked one.
Nah, you guys are all right.
Good. He's like there. We don't keep fish that are even close. We don't keep fish usually anyways, but if they're going to be kept, they're not going to be close.
But that's
a rule.
That was just funny. I mean, we didn't make it 200 yards. We got hit. So, like I said, I'm glad that they were out there, and I'm glad they were stopping. Definitely needed to be doing that because, they're just a lot of stupidity was going on this weekend, and if they subsided even just a little bit of it, that was well worth it. I did get some reports even here in the Yankeetown area out there once you get past the boat ramp, that secondary manatee slowdown zone, that they were busting you, out in there for speeding.
Good, because I'm the only one going slow, and I'm in there going slow, and here comes boats blowing by me and looking at me like I'm an idiot. Yeah. I'm like, wait a minute now, you guys are in the wrong, not me. I'm going slow because the sign says go slow, and then they blow by you like,
sure.
It's like, dude, really?
Yep.
You can't read. I mean, literally nobody can read in this town.
Sure. Well, you're supposed to know your waterways.
Yes.
And that's understandable, to screw up if you've never been on that waterway before, whatever. You could expect, hey,
somebody's not going to know.
Or something to that effect. But yeah, so nevertheless, I got a report that they were out there.
There was a dude,
wreaking havoc. They were making some money that day.
When me and Corey came in Saturday,
yeah,
we're coming in and we're in the slow zone. Dude, this sheer water blew by us doing 50 in the idle zone, heading in around Pat's elbow. And Corey just looks at me. I look at him. I was like, Corey, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
And he's getting to me like, get out of the way. I'm like, man, if you're not having a medical emergency, you get pulled over, dude, that guy is going to drop the hammer on you.
There you go. Oh, yeah.
The hammer.
The hammer time, John. Hammer time. I got to say, John, if you enjoy the kind of broadcasting and stuff that we bring out here, we need y'all to smash that fish right there.
Right.
Hit that subscribe button right now. Share this show. Hit the like button. Do all that crap that YouTube wants to do to get it out in the world, John, to get us out in the world. Because we just like to have a little bit of fun with y'all.
And we do.
And we want to spread the love.
We'll let you know everything about nothing. Everything that's valuable that doesn't mean anything. That's how good we are. We know everything about nothing. We're complete.
There's a lot of
truth to
that.
See, I told the truth.
I think it's
fish tails.
If we weren't so good looking, we probably wouldn't have the two people watching on that are on right
gotta
now,
be that. That's gotta be it.
That's gotta be it.
Yep.
It's gotta be the hair, Cotton.
My dog likes me, I think. I'm not sure anymore.
I just don't know after he scratched his nails deep into my sunburn.
After he bit me the other night, I'm not too sure he likes me anymore.
All right, John, coming up tomorrow, it is the Blackwater Fishing Club, Blackwater Fishing and Social Club meeting tomorrow. That's going to be upstairs, 7 o'clock at the Blackwater Bar and Grill here in Yankeetown. It's going to be a good one, John.
Can't be any better than mine.
It's going to be a good one.
They're right underneath me.
We've got we've got a super classy, foxy lady.
I'm not
coming to talk tomorrow.
Well, okay, she better than me then.
The one, the only, Lisa Fitzgerald is coming to talk tomorrow at the wedding.
All right, I guess you're right. She's better than me.
Top-notch female angler, one of the best. Not just angler. She is an outdoors.
She shoots turkey,
outdoorswoman.
Yep,
I don't know what the term is, but she's an outdoors person.
Yeah. Poor turkey and poor deer.
She hunts, she fishes, she does it all, and big to do with the CCA. So she's going to be speaking tomorrow. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I know I'm going to be there. Were you going to show up? You're going to be there tomorrow?
I'll show up.
Yeah,
see Lisa Fitzgerald.
Cool. Yep. And Kev Dog, the one of the ringleaders of the club, they're looking for putting on a kids version of a tournament in August, I think is what he was saying, and I think they're going to be looking for a little input on maybe how to do that.
Take
or something
a kid
as well.
fishing.
So yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how it all turns out. But if anything, go for the Lisa Fitzgerald. We love us some Lisa. She's a lot of fun. And if you've never seen her at the Blackwater, she's got some history back when it was the Isaac Walton, that she tells the story about. That's pretty cool, So a lot of neat history right there, from her back in her, way younger days as a child. So takes it way back, John. Takes it way back.
Back.
7
To
o'clock.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Upstairs, Blackwater Bar and Grill.
Be there.
Come buy John and I some drinks. We're
Right.
broke,
Half price appetizers. You can share them with us. I'll eat them. I'm not bashful. I'll eat off your plate.
I ate off your plate last night.
That's right. See, we do this.
So you had fish that I might have caught. I don't know.
Possibly. I think so.
I
think some of it was
I think
your
I might
fish.
have caught one of those fish. I'm gonna try some.
I
It
fed
was
like
fantastic.
5 or 6 people
Yeah.
were eating
Oh, yeah.
off that plate.
Well, you didn't. I guess you didn't realize as they kept bringing fish out that you had so much
I
fish
had
in that
no
bag.
idea there was that much fish in that bag, to be honest. I did not know that. I thought, I would get like a couple pieces and they'd keep the rest, but they kept bringing it out.
There we go. Kids need to shine too. There you go. In the comments right there. Yep. So going to be a kids tournament. So going to be an interesting meeting tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing everybody there. Moving right along here, John. It's not too far. We're going to this next week.
Yep.
So a week. A week from tomorrow, I guess will be the
13th
day.
or something.
Yeah, we're going to go on the 13th,
Yep.
Thursday. Wednesday's like the opening day, and everything's real confusing. Thursday's the day to go, in my opinion, and then Friday they're always looking to get out of there.
Yeah, they wanna
real
shut
quick.
it down.
So gonna head over there. We've already made some time. We're gonna go see Aquatic Nutrition. We talked with them.
Yep.
I got in touch with Salt Life today. We even got invited to their after party Thursday evening. I don't know how late we're going to stay, but we got invited to a party. So
Well, then we're staying. Guess we're not coming home. Yep.
So,
I guess we're staying.
So that's going to be fun. We're just going to go around. We're going to see all our vendors or our sponsors, maybe pick up some new ones in the process, and have a good time. We're going to try to film a little bit of it, do some interviews and things like that, and we'll see how well we can put that together.
We're going
and
to find
bring it out in
sushi.
some shorts. Gonna find some sushi
No
for
doubt.
sure.
That's a bonus plus.
You buying sushi?
Yep.
No, we're gonna find some sushi.
I'm all in. You can have off the kids menu any sushi they've got.
Did they got a kids sushi menu?
Nope. But anything you want off the kids menu.
Anything I
The
want.
kid Tootsie Roll.
Can I get a Shirley Temple?
Yep. Yep.
So, John, in case you were living under a rock, Shasty McNasty Fishing has teamed up with Team Lickety Split right there to do some red snapper offshore trips this year. And we're kind of got out there a little bit this past weekend. We'll talk about that here a little bit. But it's been so hot. I talked to him the other day, the owner of the boat,
Molting.
and we talked about maybe doing the 18-hour overnight middle grounds trip. So say like leave 6 o'clock in the evening and kind of be back by noon the next day, something to that effect. Kind
That's
of
a good time to beat the heat.
kind of thing.
Beat the heat.
Because during the full moon, that would be fantastic. Like this weekend, kind of thing.
Holy.
But we'll
Do they
get
bite
into that a
when there's
little
no
bit.
full moon at night?
I'm sure that they still do. Yeah.
You think so?
Oh, I know so. Commercial fishing days, they bid at night.
They did?
Oh yeah.
Are you
We'd
sure?
fish all night, and then we'd catch grouper in the morning.
But I caught like venomous crap.
You did.
I don't want to catch none of
You
them.
caught that squirrel fish that
He stuck
told you he's no squirrel.
That's bad, son. I thought I was gonna die. Ugh.
You did. That was.
It wasn't. It's
that-
not poisonous. It's venom.
Yeah. You actually laid down up at the front of the boat
yeah.
and just. Oh, look, spider.
I told you he was here. I told you he was here. He's big.
He's
spider.
a big one.
That some gun better not come near me. I'm gonna vacate this area because I don't like spiders. He got 8 legs. I can see him. He's big, dude.
All right.
Is that Kathy's spider?
That's a big one. That's a big one.
I don't want to mess with that. Look at that thing.
He's got-
carrying a shrimp, for God's sake.
He's got a wingspan on
He's
him.
got a shrimp in his mouth. No, does Jim know this?
I don't know. Say hi to Roland Martin for me. There we go. Yep, we see him. What do they call him in the
Jimmy Houston?
the classics, the legends? They do a booth, something to
Yep.
that effect. I could do an 18-hour trip. All right.
Oh
there
yeah,
you
anybody
go.
can do that. Hell yeah. 18-hour trip's the way to go, boy.
Uh-oh. John, Jessica says she's messaged you and hasn't gotten anything back.
What's the message?
She said she messaged you.
I haven't been really messaging around with my messages because I've been so dang busy.
What's the message? The message is check your messages.
Check the messages. I got like 300 of them to check. My bad. There's probably several people mad at me right now.
Yeah, well, I asked you today, you got any pictures for me? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, John, speaking of Jessica, it's Jessica's time to shine.
All right,
we got
here
a
goes
captain's
Jessica.
corner. We got a captain's corner right
See
here.
how we
with
blended
Jessica.
that right into the bring-in?
Yep, that just happened to time out perfectly. Captain's Corner is a part of our show where, if you've never seen the show before, everybody is the captain of their own vessel, and we're looking for local fishing reports. So basically, you send us a 15 to 30-second segment on a fishing report in the area that you're fishing, and you send it to Captain Eric Hasty at gmail.com, Shasty McNasty Fishing on Facebook, or you could text it to 352-220-3206. And we make you YouTube famous here for a few minutes. And let's go ahead and see what Jessica has to say about this trip. Here we go.
Jessica, Captain's Corner. I caught a whole bunch of black drum today using some shrimp with a number 7 split shot on the bottom. James caught some redfish on a bobber today, some jacks, and a snook. Happy 4th of July.
Thinking.
Oh, I'm sure those pretty much
Those are
turned
perfect
those
eating
turned
side,
into
yeah.
grouper sandwiches.
That's a taco. That's Taco Tuesday right there.
that's your
That was
Taco
2 for
Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. Oh man, they're good eating too,
For
boy.
sure. There you go.
People who
oh
don't,
yeah, no that
people who don't eat drum don't never. They say, "Ooh yuck," they ain't never had a drum. They they lie.
yeah, that is the
other white
size
meat.
that you want to eat. You know, if you want to fry them, do whatever.
You can make
those
them
big
anyway.
old giant ones.
Leave them alone.
Taste like ash. You don't want to eat that.
Put them back.
Yep. The ones basically from the beginning of
She
the
just
slot
showed.
to about that 20, 21
Oh.
inches, that's your eaters. Anything else? No.
Let them go.
No, they're fun to catch.
Yep.
Say cheese,
Yep.
take a picture, and let them go, John. Let them go. Let them go. All righty. Moving right along here, John. We're moving tonight. We're moving. We do this thing. I don't know that we're doing it anymore, but we did this thing called the belt, John.
We're done with it.
I think so.
Yeah, I think.
But we got to go with a winner, John.
That's
We got to
right.
go with a winner.
Do we have a winner?
Our fish this month was the Jack Crevalle, and we
got
had
winner.
some of the cutest little Jack Crevalles
We
turned
did.
in.
We did.
But Miss Mary, she found a decent one. Where's she at? Right there. There she is.
There's our winner.
Yep. So that's for now. I'm not gonna say it's gone, John, but we're gonna give the belt a break. We're just, and we'll see how it works. If people go crying, we want the belt back. Maybe we'll bring it back, but we're gonna bring the belt. Or we're gonna let it lie for a little bit, give it a break.
You gonna put it in the drawer?
We're gonna do something with it. Maybe we'll, let it get a little patina, and then we'll get it back.
Shine it back up, bring it back out.
So there you go. So as of right now, Miss Mary will be our last belt winner for now, unless we get some kind of, cry for the belt. But participation has been low. Primarily, Jack Crevalle is something we can catch here
Year round.
I was gonna say I
in the
didn't
wintertime.
want to say all year, but I mean
Wintertime.
most of the
Most
damn
of the year.
year
Yeah, most
you
of the
could
year.
catch Jack Crevalle here, and
Not even trying.
not any participation in that. So
Yeah.
I'm tired of begging, John.
Right.
I used to not be too proud to beg, but tired of begging, tired of pleading. You love us on Wednesday, and then you forget about us until Wednesday. Oh yeah, I forgot we were supposed to do something. So we're gonna. How do you retire the belt, John? How do we do
Put it back in the drawer.
It won't fit in the drawer. I don't have a drawer that big.
Oh. Let it hang around.
Hang around.
It's gonna hang around.
Yeah?
Yep.
All right. We'll figure it out. Figure it out. But John, that leads us right into Bonnie right here. Bonnie, we are not tired of. We're not tired of Bonnie.
Seen
We
her
love
the
us
other
some
day.
Bonnie.
Seen her the other day.
We did, on the water, on the 3rd of July.
She was explosive the other day out there watching fireworks.
There you go. If you have not got a quote from Bonnie yet, you need to give her a call at 352-484-0905 and see if Bonnie can get you under her wing, save you a little bit of money, and give you some good insurance.
She saves people a lot of money.
She does. I think, I'm not saying we've tapped the market with our tailors, but I know a lot of our tailors have swapped to State Farm.
Yeah, they're smart. That's the smart ones. The ones that have switched and called are the smart ones.
There you go. Now, we love us some Bonnie. And Bonnie has been sponsoring a contest with us monthly for a long time now. But before we get into that, we're going to talk about Bonnie's tournament coming up October
that's
7th.
coming up.
Yep.
Time's flying by, boy.
It really is. We're already halfway done with 2023.
Another year gone
and
almost.
It's
Crazy.
like we're clawing at getting done with Biden.
Whoa.
We're really getting close to 24.
I don't know. If
think.
they reelect him, we're in trouble.
So, oh my goodness. But yeah, time's just flying by. It's actually, it's time's tough, John.
Time's
tough on
tough.
everybody. So hopefully, we get to 24 and things can get a little bit better.
Yeah, hopefully they change.
But
and Waldo can be our president.
John, we had a little contest right here where you had the opportunity to win this Daiwa BG combo. Spooled up everything, John. All you got to do is tie a little leader on here, tie something on there,
It
and
even
go
says State
fishing.
Farm on the handle.
It does. That's how we know it's theirs.
Yeah.
And all we asked for you to do was go out there and go fishing.
That's it.
While you're out there,
Everybody does that.
take a picture of your fish.
Yep.
Everybody does that.
Yep.
All you had to do was add a little thing that says we love Bonnie with State Farm or loving State
We
Farm
make it
or
this
something
very
like that.
easy for you
Looks
to
very-
take home something very nice.
Very, very easy.
So easy.
Yep.
Yep.
And we have a little more participation
Nice.
right here. Yep. Let me get in here. Boom. So Jessica did it again. She's got 3 more entries in there, and there's James at the bottom with another one. So they got their entries there. And then we got one from Denise and Dale. Dale said it was so bad that all he could do was show
just
off,
hold off the
the
picture.
bait that he caught with the cast net. So that was
Hey, see how easy this is.
when times are tough, you gotta you gotta go with what you
think
got.
outside
I
the
caught
box.
it in the
That's
cast
right.
net, John.
We didn't say what kind of fish or how to catch it. All right, Dale.
Oh Lordy.
See, I like the participation better like that because Dale was using every little thing to make it count.
Yeah. Oh my God. So that went up. So John, what we did, basically every time you submitted something, you got to get your name put in a bucket. So
There
what
they
we've
are.
got right here is, if you could see right there, Casey sent his name 2 pictures in. James has got 4 pictures in. Jessica, I think, is 10 pictures in right there. And then you got Dale. Oh, and then we're missing Denise. Denise must have printed on the other piece of paper. Hold on.
Yeah. We have a write-in candidate.
There we go. Yeah. It must have printed.
Oops.
It makes sense now. I saw a piece of paper on the floor
and
and
you
said
didn't grab
Denise,
it?
and it didn't dawn on me that I thought
Denise will have none of this.
I thought everything was all on the same.
You're out of the circle of
Yeah,
trust,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I ain't
on
gonna
the
lie to
same
you,
thing.
but you just got off the circle of trust with Denise.
Hey,
You're out.
she's wrote in.
I don't
She's all
care.
good.
You're out.
We
You're
didn't-
out the circle of trust.
You
You're
know-
no longer in there, bro.
If I wouldn't have saved it, John, I could see, but it's been saved. It's been saved. So we're going to do a little craft time. John,
Arts and crafts.
While I'm doing arts and crafts, tell people what they need to bring with them offshore nowadays, or even on a fishing trip, because we run out.
Oh, man. So, look, I'm going to tell you something. If you think you have enough drinks in this heat, you don't. So, if you get a 12-pack and say your friend takes a couple drinks, then you're down. And if you get like another 12-pack and somebody else wants a drink, because when it's hot, everybody wants something to drink. And if you take so many drinks per 4 people, and one of them actually doesn't even hardly drink, and then the other 3 are dying, you're going to run out. So you need to be hydrated in this heat. So stay hydrated. Bring extra drinks. If you think you have enough, maybe you might want to get a few more because we ran out and it was brutal. It was brutal. We were drinking cooler water. Cooler water's bad for you, man. You don't know what was in that cooler.
This may be why our stomachs hurt.
That may be why our stomachs are messed up. It's cooler water. But yeah, you wanna take enough hydration because I can't state it enough. When it's this hot, hydrate is very, very important.
I just had a flashback to Steven when he was cooking for the cooking for the black and redfish challenge. What he was talking about, hydration. You gotta stay hydrated.
Very key. You gotta keep them hydrated. Oh Lord, man, I'm gonna have to agree with Steven. I should have listened to him because holy smokes, I was going around asking people, you got any extra drinks? And they were all in the same boat, which is really bad because even that guy on the boat with his kid, they were like, we're out. You know, and the place was closed to buy anything, so they said they didn't want to lose their spot, but that they also were very thirsty. And I was like, man, oh man, boy, you got to stay hydrated. I can't say it enough, like Steven Hernandez would say. You got to stay hydrated. Did I say hydration?
Hydration. All right. All the craft macrame.
All the names are going in there.
All right.
Man, gonna get a free rod and reel combo. Mix them up good.
For just taking some pictures.
That's it.
Which everybody does
so easy.
Anyway.
Yeah, you're gonna do this anyways.
All right, John. I did all the cutting and the macrame and
You're gonna make me be the guy who soars up somebody and makes somebody happy.
What is macrame? That's like something from
macrame
the 70s,
is when you go like this and you make a dinosaur, right? Macrame? No. Yes.
No, that's origami.
Origami.
Yeah.
Macrame.
Yeah.
That's where you knit.
Maybe. I don't know. It's something from the 70s, I think. I don't know.
Macrame.
It just seemed crafty. There we go.
No, okay. I'm going to be crafty.
All right. Now, there's a very strong possibility.
Yeah, we're going to know who the winner is.
But let's see if the odds went in anybody else's favor.
Who do you think won?
I got a pretty good idea.
It starts with a J?
I bet her name was in there 10 times.
Yep. And the four-leaf clover does work because John just likes Jessica.
Yeah.
Because his fingers just can't keep pulling Jessica out.
So, congratulations.
Another rod and reel for Jessica. How many does that make? 45?
I know she's gonna have a store.
Is the luckiest person I know.
Well,
my God. When she opens up her
odds were
store,
in her favor.
Do you think that store's hers in Homozaza?
What store?
That store? Some store opened up. You think she owns that store?
Oh.
She may have enough stuff that could be her store. Jessica's wholesale and something or another.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Dale says you need electric lights, too. You don't want the wrath of Denise.
Electric. I agree. I'm all there. Yes. I will agree with both of y'all on that. I would have took electric lights had I had them.
There was only 3 adults and 1 child in the boat with us on Monday. We had a case of water, a 12-pack of your Cokes.
Yep. We had a leftover Gatorade, 1 Gatorade.
Yeah, 6-pack of the Sprite something, 7-Up.
7-Up diet.
I think
cherry.
we had 4 or 5 Modelo's.
Yep.
And that 1 Gatorade thing or whatever.
Yep.
You know, so typically, I mean, that's enough. That's
we have leftover.
70 miles out, and we were all gone.
Yeah. We were done.
on the way in, 70 miles, we were like,
I drank a water. Okay, that don't happen. I drank 2 of them. I never drink water.
Yeah.
I drank that Gatorade, and I drank a Modelo.
Yeah.
I don't do that either.
Yeah.
But that just goes to show you that the hydration was bad.
Tyler says John can drink 24 sodas.
I cannot. Oh God, Tyler.
And John, here's our tailors right here. Macrame.
What is it?
Let's see.
What is it?
Coarse lace or fringe made by knotting cords or thick threads in a geometric pattern. There we go.
Okay, so
I was not doing macrame.
Well, yeah, we weren't.
No,
wrong answer.
But I was doing some craft time.
Yeah, you were just doing craft. Craft can be anything.
There we go.
It can even be a beer.
All right, John. Well, here's the point of the show where we take a breather. And you get a word from our sponsor, Salt
Origami.
Life.
Origami would have been better, bro.
There we go. Yeah, you don't want to show up in something different. That wouldn't work.
That would not be.
In layman's term, Bobby, it's a knitted hanging blanket, or what is that? Blant holder? I don't know. Knitted holder? I don't know.
A mitt holder?
I just know they did that crap in the 70s. You know, everything was macrame hanging on the wall. The owls. Remember the owls? The macrame,
That was macrame?
owls.
I thought that was just something some old lady knitted and gave it to you for Christmas and you didn't like it.
That was real popular.
You
in
know,
the
that was
70s.
like the bunny costume. Here, wear this. I don't want to.
It's kind of like the shiplap now. You know, the macrame was the shiplap. You know, back in the 70s, everybody had to have the macrame, and now it's the shiplap. Everybody's got to have
I just
that.
wanted the Daisy BB Red Rider. I didn't care about the macrame.
Shoot your eye out.
Yep, and I did. First shot, whacked me right in the eye, dude. I kid you not. I walked outside with that thing. I went click, ping, bam. Ow! Right in the eye, man.
Right in
It
the
whacked me
kisser.
right in the eye. First shot. I walked back inside. I set it down. I said, I'm good with that. And then I terrorized everything else in the neighborhood with it.
Shot everything else. In
I
the
was
eye.
a good shot. I hit what I was like.
Hello from 23,000 feet. It's amazing
What?
you can get internet up there.
They got Wi-Fi on a plane?
Yeah, they got Wi-Fi on a plane.
Really?
Yeah, they
Are
got
is she letting
snakes on
who
a
is
plane.
it?
too.
Who's watching it? They letting the other people on the plane watch? You got it on the big screen?
Yeah, there you go.
You're
Sam,
forcing
you got to
people-
have a watch party on the
Force
plane.
people
Sam.
to watch it? You look at this.
There you go. So John Salt Life has been a sponsor of Shasty McNasty Fishing by proxy. We be Tailin, and they always give us a code to give away for 20% off saltlife.com. So this code works one time only, John. You ready for this code?
I'm ready for the letters.
Whoever gets it typed in first is gonna get it. You ready? CC205SIP19.
It's right there.
You couldn't even get a sip.
It's right there.
CC20.
We could have sipped on 19 more drinks if we had them.
SIP.
It's right there.
19.
I told you
Yep.
that it's got something to do with every dang show, and it knows it. How the heck does it know it? It's Captain's Cove at the beginning, and it
Yep.
says we need to sip on some 19.
Yep. What drinks got numbers in them? What do we?
Dr. Pepper, 2-4.
That's
That's-
24, 23 flavors or something.
Yeah, Dr.
There's
Pepper's
something-
2-4 something. And then you got
Something with 19.
19
calories, maybe. 19 something.
calories?
I don't
No.
know. I don't know.
No,
Something's got
19.
19 in it.
Does it? 19? A soda with 19? I don't think so.
I don't know.
Hey, 19. It's
Hey,
a song.
19.
Isn't it?
There's
Or is that Hey 18? It's not Hey 16. That's too young. So it's got to be Hey 19.
oh, that's the Cuervo Gold song. The Cuervo Gold.
Is that what that is?
The
It's something like that. I could be wrong.
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
I like that
Yeah,
song.
I did too.
We're just growing old. Hey, 19.
Yeah,
something like
so it
that,
is 19.
something
I
like
think it's
that.
Hey 19, yeah.
Somebody will know.
Yep. One of our tailors is smart out there.
Yeah. Or they just are able to probe the dull minds that we have.
Siri.
And can dig that
Siri.
out.
Siri's dull probe mind.
There we go. All right, John, let's get into a little bit of fishing trips here. So you went out on Saturday with your poor boy Corey.
That's right.
Because I think we picked at Corey so bad
That he
the
called
week
me to
before.
go fishing. Yep. It made him call me. That's how bad it was.
Speaking of the week before, did you guys enjoy that last week's episode where John did the sushi? We had a lot of fun with that.
It was
I
fun.
hope you guys enjoyed that as well.
Tasted good.
Not only did I get to eat a handful of sushi that night, we went ahead and did sushi at the house the next night.
Yeah, you made it.
So I did quite a bit of wahoo. Variety of different wahoo rolls, I guess,
so
different
good.
kind of critters all thrown up in there. It was fantastic. So it inspired me to get
do
out
it at
and
the
do.
house.
Yeah.
Yep.
I still rather have somebody do it for me. Though.
You too can be a sushi chef like John.
Steely Dan, hey 19. There you go. Good
Okay,
job,
so it
Kid
was
Dog.
19.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so
all
Steely
right.
Dan. Okay, I thought it was 19. But
Yeah. There we go. So we picked a case of Corey so bad that he called you up and said, "I want to go fishing."
Yep.
so,
that bad.
so for all those in the know, Corey is where Rule 1 started.
Yes, Corey was the originator of the Rule 1. I mean, we're going out and he's already got his shirt off.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
dude, bro, what are you doing? That's like, no. You put your shirt back on. The only people who can take their shirt off on the boat's a girl. Not you, and you ain't no girl. Now put your shirt back on.
Yep, so it looked like Corey. You said that was a perfect 27.
That was a perfect 27.
Yeah.
7.62 pounds.
And you got in on a nice black right there.
Oh, he kicked my butt. He blew my mind.
And then we wanted to show off Jim's new jig color right there.
So here's a cool thing about that.
Yeah. Talk to me.
I used a red-headed jig head and a pink-headed jig head.
Yep.
Corey I wanted him to try it because I didn't want to be the guy that says, oh, it just works. You know what I'm saying? You want it to be real.
Yep.
So I gave Corey the jig head, the new one, and I used the two other colors.
Yeah.
He outfished me 45 to 1.
Well, he's just a better fisherman.
Bullshit. I mean, bullshit. What's that kid say? I'm bullshit. I mean, I'm not saying he's not a good fisherman, but damn it, man. No.
He's not that good, John?
I mean, nobody's as good a fisherman as me. Don't even go there. Don't you make somebody else look bad. I'm not trying to do that. Everybody's a good fisherman in their own kind of way, but
sure,
nobody's
sure.
going to outfish me on my boat.
On
But
your
he
boat.
did.
Yeah.
He did. And
Well,
he did, and he did, and he did, and he did, and he did. And I wasn't happy.
You gave him the glitter bomb.
I did.
I named it
I
the
did
glitter
it to
bomb. I
myself.
think he's calling it something different. But
It's Starburst.
a starburst.
Yes,
Okay.
Starburst.
Starburst may take precedent. with
He's
that.
got to get like 3 somethings done. Once he gets that done, then he's off with the packaging. So it's soon. It's coming to a theater near you soon.
Well then,
Once he deals with all the cannonballs at his house and stuff.
well, John, we had such a beautiful weekend. I mean, rarely do we get the no wind.
Every day was
everything flat.
Yeah.
All that good stuff. And
Except when you come home in the bay, then it's rough.
well, yeah, but we had a couple of people call for charters, and we've got the availability. And then let me get some folks together. And
couldn't do it.
They just didn't call back.
Yeah.
So we weren't going to let good weather go.
No,
we went ahead and we did some scouting, and we had some fun. It was just you, me, Sam, and Sam's kid, and. That's all we did. We weren't going out
We were
to
just
load
playing.
the boat, do
Nope.
whatever. We went out to go find some new
Play with
spots,
shrimp.
do some things, and it worked out really well because you got a keeper scamp. I caught just shy of a keeper scamp. We got on what we're going to talk about tonight.
Yours
some
was a
dolphin.
keeper scamp, but we're not going to keep fish that are
Well,
right there.
well, he was.
Yeah,
he was
there.
so close.
Yeah, but
That's true
still.
story.
Yeah.
Yep. We caught another one of them big, not as big as
Big
Janot's
porgy,
porgy,
but
but it was
a
a
good
big
one.
porgy. Yep, some nice mangroves, some good red snapper. I thought it might be a little bit difficult because of it being full moon.
But they
it seems
bit
like
for us.
when full moon is out, they gorge all night, and then
those fish were fat. Every one of them
they
had
were.
gorged.
Oh yeah.
We got the gorging fish, no doubt.
We weren't able to even entertain the red snapper till way late in the
they
afternoon.
didn't even wanna eat.
It was late in the afternoon before the red snapper would eat, but we managed to trick some of them other fish pretty good. And like I said, and that rolls into what we were going to talk about, because as we were running out, we were roughly probably about 100 foot at that time, and we're like, is that a boat over there?
Yeah.
And it was like,
Then it looked like a life raft.
it's like, I don't know that that's a boat. That's too small.
Yeah.
And then as we're getting closer, it's like, man, that looks like maybe one of the containers
Yeah,
for a
life
life
raft.
raft,
Yeah.
So we're like, we need to go over there and look at that.
Yep.
And then as we were getting closer, it's like, okay, it's probably not our life raft. And John's already getting rigged up, and I'm grabbing. So John's rigging for what he's thinking is probably going to be dolphin, and I'm thinking maybe cobia. So you and I are ready, and Sam's easing the boat up to this thing. And as we're approaching, we're seeing bait fish jump all around this barrel.
It was good.
And it's like, wow, okay, there's definitely fish there. And I think you made one cast and brought the bait back. And as you're bringing the bait back, the water just lit up in beautiful color.
Blue and yellow.
And it must have been 125 to maybe 150 dolphin. Just chasing that bait.
Here they
come. And we're like, oh!
It's on. It's dolphin time in the Gulf.
So you had the right setup because I was hoping for the cobia. My stuff was a little bit too big, so I quickly switched up. But we proceeded to catch
plenty of dolphin.
Well, we boated enough that we wanted to eat.
Yep, that's it.
But
we could have killed them.
We hooked plenty to fight them for a little bit, and maybe as they'd come up, they'd get off the hook on their own, do whatever. It was all about just having some fun. And we're not talking huge dolphin. We don't really get the huge dolphin here. We get the peanuts, the chicken dolphin, whatever you want to call it. But it was a lot of fun, and that's what kind of got us into what we wanted to talk about here in just a second. We'll go through Spotted By here real quick because we did spot some folks, and we want to get them recognized here, and then we'll talk about this. So we spotted Pamela right there. She was out there somewhere and got her a nice little red snapper. That's, when I say little, that's a nice red snapper. Yeah. We spotted Jason out there, and that's the one that I happened to spy. He happened to let me know that there was some better ones that I needed to find, so maybe we'll get them on next week. And then we spotted Samuel right there, and Samuel's having a blast right there. He's doing real well. Still kind of back there in the back a little bit, or out towards the mouths, and just throwing that artificial. He's having a real good time. So there's our Spotted By, and John, that gets us right here into our topic, the Mahi Mahi Dorado dolphin, whatever you want to call it. Yep, that's this is something that I think about every 3 or 4 years. We would maybe see one school of.
Yeah.
And
it's rare, but they
and this year we talked about it last week.
Yep.
Different species just kind of showing up, more prevalent, i.e. the yellowtails. A few mutton snapper have been caught. Just things are, just really kind of pushing our way. And these dolphin, like I said, we've run into a mess of them before. We've had Andrew Wood, if you're watching, on one of your trips that. We came across an upside-down boat, that one time, and went to getting the boat all bloody. So, it does happen, but we're starting to see it a little bit more and more.
Yep.
I think the last few trips that we've been out, we've seen some, and maybe not quite been ready because they were just the run and guns. They came up to the boat, they saw the boat, and then they kept going.
If you don't feed them right away, they're gone.
So, you got to...
If they don't have structure to be by. If it's open fish.
You got to be ready for that. But anytime that you're running and you see something, piece of cardboard...
The smallest piece of anything.
Just a piece of junk, anything. Ease up. Go ease up to it and see what may, be on there.
A limb, a tree thing, a plastic bucket, a barrel. You're looking for triple tail, cobia, dolphin. And there was chubs on it. There was almacos on it. There was several things on this. There was 3 flavors and a huge shark.
Yeah.
He was there too.
Oh, yeah.
He came by.
But was it? We found dolphin
in 3 spots.
45 foot. What was it last year?
Yeah,
on a limb or a tree or something like that. Yep. We weren't even terribly deep.
We
found dolphin.
We were Cedar Key that way, and we found them on that limb that was floating out there, and there was plenty of them.
So you don't got to be in 100 foot.
Yeah, you don't. If it's structure from 45 on, you can catch dolphin.
Or not just dolphin. It could be cobia. Could be triple tail. Could be any of these type of fish that
they
hang up in that. Yeah. Yep. These almacos were that freaking big.
Yeah, they were little, but there was plenty of them.
And they were more aggressive, John, than the dolphin. Yeah. They were coming and chasing the bait just as much as you would.
All day long for a little kid. You could have kept him busy forever.
So not only did we see them, and we saw them in plenty, we had a conversation with a young man last night. Said, "Look," and he showed us a picture.
Yep.
You know, oh look, this was at the boat, but we couldn't get them to eat.
They wouldn't eat.
And I was like, you know what, John? Maybe we need to talk about this. Maybe this is a topic to, help the next guy when they're in that situation
To
be
catch a
able
dolphin.
to, get on these fish. Because sometimes it's as easy as just tossing a bait in the water, but other times it's about making it really look erratic, get them fired up, something they want to chase.
Yeah.
And John, I'll let you go from here, and you could talk about what you did to get these fish
So-
in the boat, and I'll talk about some other stuff.
I've had my deals where they wouldn't eat. So I got smart and I said, you know what? I'm always going to be ready for a dolphin. So I had already had my rig tied up and I was ready. When Sam pulled the boat up, I threw my lure in the water and I had hooked one on the first cast. I knew what I was going to do. So all I did was I had my Jim's jig tied on. Any jig head will do. I had my Jim's jig on, and I bought me 2 bags of gulp and a bag of tsunami. Now, soon as I put my gulp on, threw it out there, I had every dolphin, 125 dolphin chasing that gulp. If you pop that gulp or jerk that gulp, they're a very aggressive fish and they're going to eat. And Eric did it a little different to catch his because he's got his way, but I've got my way, and my way is the gulp, and it works perfect every time. Those fish will eat that gulp, I promise. Even when they won't eat live bait, a live shrimp, or something you throw them out there, if you can't get them fired up, they'll eat the chum right in front of you and they won't eat your bait. A gulp works every time. And the white color with a pink tail, yellow tail, something like that works perfect. That's my way.
Mandy wants to know if you test drove that Prius yet.
That's just wrong. That is wrong. I am not driving a Prius. That's wrong.
I'm sorry, I just saw that in the comments.
That's
I had
wrong.
to, John. I had to.
That's so wrong. I don't do Priuses.
But they haven't given you money for anything else.
I know, but it will still not be a Prius. I'll get a Ford Ranger before I go Prius.
So, John, before we get too deep into it here, let's get into the regs, because
Oh yeah,
you've
the
got
regs.
some dolphin diehards
There are regs.
that literally lose their mind when you see that you're keeping some of these chicken dolphin that we get.
Well, they
here.
don't understand.
We call those sandwiches around
That's right.
here.
They
You know,
don't. They
that's-
don't get it. What we have.
But they're used to a East Coast Atlantic,
Yeah.
big dolphin. So let's look at the regs.
Yeah.
John. Let's just look at the regs, and maybe that'll help explain what's going on here. So let's just start with the Atlantic side. On the Atlantic, minimum size is 20 inches to the fork. So it's a fork length fish. It's got to be 20 inches. That's the minimum. You can have 5 per person or 30 fish per vessel, whichever is less. Now here in the Gulf, minimum size limit is none.
Knee zero.
None.
You catch
There is
that?
no size limit to these fish.
Now, why is that?
Well,
Because we don't get them very often. That's why they're like, you know what? We'll throw them a bone if they happen to have one. So
because when you do get them, for the most part,
Yep.
they're peanuts. There are some.
There-
I've
you
heard of some
can
24 inches
Yeah,
caught this
yeah,
weekend or whatever,
yeah.
but that's
But
still
that's
not
rare.
a monster dolphin by
that's
any
a
measure.
monster dolphin
Yeah,
for our
yeah,
side.
yeah. But you can have 10 per person
Yep.
or 60 per vessel, whichever is less. So I think all in all, I think we kept 10.
We kept
maybe?
9.
Did we have 9?
We had
Okay,
9.
We had 9 of
We
them,
could have caught 40.
Yep,
But
so-
we did not because we're just going to eat a few. And if you think that a fish tastes, everybody's like, I got to have a big fish. Why? What's the difference of an 18-inch redfish or a 27-inch redfish?
At 18, one tastes
Tastes better. He tastes better. So, but,
Have you ever had veal, John?
yeah.
Veal's great.
And they're little. And they're little. So, but what's really funny is, if you notice anything that tastes good, what does the government do with it? Regulates the crap out of it.
Oh, yeah.
If it tastes good, there's going to be some kind of limit on it that says you can't have it.
You can't have
They don't regulate chubs because why? They smell like crap. But a yellowtail tastes good and they regulate it. Just follow the stem of what tastes good. Lobster, you can only have a few at a certain part of the year.
Sure,
Why?
sure.
Because they taste good.
So,
I got a question for him.
oh, go ahead.
All right.
for
We'll
them.
see who knows the answer for our tailors. We'll see if Eric knows it. Maybe Eric doesn't even know it. Let me make sure it's not the question for tonight. It is not. I had to look.
You have done
I
this
have to
before,
look, so
John.
I'm not gonna break it.
You have done this before.
What's the fastest growing fish in the ocean? Do you know?
Oh, Mr. Carter,
know?
Mr. Carter. That fish right there.
So he knows. See if our tailors know. What's the fastest growing fish in the ocean? There is one that's the fastest growing fish in the ocean. One kind. There's one name for it, or it could be two names, but there's one kind of fish that's the fastest.
I'll do you one better. I know their life expectancy.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know the life expectancy.
Mm-hmm.
How long was the life expectancy of the ones we killed?
They made it about a year and a half.
You were killing kids.
They were about 5.5 years short of their life expectancy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So the answer is a Mahi Mahi.
Yep.
That's the fastest growing fish in the ocean.
And
That's why there is a lesser of a limit on them, or more of a limit on them, than there is other fish, because they're constantly making babies, they're constantly growing really fast, and you can constantly catch them. So
there you go. And their life expectancy is give or take 7 years.
Yeah, it's not a long. You're not going to get a 60-year-old dolphin. You know.
So, John, I just wanted to make a point that I have caught some decent dolphin before. I haven't caught any as big as.
Are we going back in the day? Are we
Mr.
going back in Earth, Wind, Cool, and Fire?
not as big as Mr. Jim's in here in Captain's
Jim's.
Cove.
If you want to see a big dolphin,
yeah.
there's one in Captain's Cove.
But that's my Gulf of Mexico dolphin right there.
That was in the Gulf.
Yeah.
I thought you said we didn't have big dolphin in the Gulf.
Well, he was 100.
You were 150 miles
180
out.
miles out of New Orleans.
Different Gulf.
So it's still in the Gulf of Mexico, but that's a 42-pound fish right there. So that's my biggest dolphin.
How long
here
ago
in
was
the
that?
Gulf of Mexico. That was probably 2014, 2015.
So 9 years ago, you still had the goat.
Yep.
Eat.
Oh yeah, the goats
The
been
goatee.
goats never really kind of gone away. It's either been longer or shorter.
And that thing was on top water too.
And that was on a topwater popper. Yep. So
that just goes to show they'll eat anything. They like something moving, and he went after something moving.
So we wanted to kind of get into. They want that aggressive, damaged. It's got to be getting away from them.
They don't like
if you
that.
let it go limp, they don't care about it
they
whatsoever.
don't.
So that's why if you like chum a little bit, maybe they'll get a little more fired up with the dead bait. But for the most part, they want that bait moving.
Yep.
So, we didn't really have what I would want on the boat, for dolphin.
If we would have, it would have been bad.
But if you would have had something along these lines right here, the little gotcha.
Yeah, they love a gotcha.
That or the one with a little skirt on it and the single hook in the back, whatever the case might be, that you go to jerking and popping that bait right there, and you, with these schoolies now, you will go to town. You will, now, being the treble hook, they may want to come off on you, as they're coming to the boat, so, that, may fling back at you. You got to be careful
to not stick a treble in you on them fish, because you will.
But you need to keep one of those on the boat, just for
just
that
one gotcha is
situation.
all you need, or two gotchas is perfect.
Yep.
And then Eric was throwing a little small bait. He was throwing a little bit bigger than this. Had he had this, he would have just murdered them, because they are a small bait eater.
Sure.
This little pencil menu, good stuff.
We went digging through the tackle box when all that
something.
was coming in, and I just found a Miradine,
and it worked.
whatever. And it had rusty hooks. It had the whole 9 yards.
And they didn't care.
So
they did not care.
So have something that, can look erratic in front of them, because that's what they're going to want. Everybody probably knows by now, but if you don't, you want to keep one on the line in the water. That will keep everything around.
They stay
your
fired
boat.
up.
They'll stay around the boat if you keep one in the water. If you pull them out of the water, they're going to go off, and then you got to go find them again, or go. We were following that barrel, so we were staying with the barrel as much as we could, but. When they kind of slow down, we'd throw towards that barrel again, and we'd bring them back to us, and here they'd come again. Yeah. So, but if you keep one on the line, they'll stick around for a few minutes, so you can continue catching, all their buddies. And again, like I said, it's just a blast.
It is.
You
It's
know,
fun.
it's exciting for the few minutes that it happens. If you're prepared when they come up, just swim to your boat. If you just happen to be out there,
You'll catch
you
'em.
might be able to catch some. But if you know coming up to a piece of structure, you know, and you're
Be
already ready to go,
Yep.
you're going to catch some. It's just
Fantastic to eat.
you know, the odds are in your favor, just like Jessica. I mean, you're going to get.
That's right. Jessica's
you're
odds.
going to,
You've got great odds.
You're going to catch some of those. You're going to catch some of those fish. So, like I said, I never thought that the mahi would be something that we talking about. That's something you could go out there and possibly catch. I mean, it was a once in a blue moon kind of thing, but. There was a lot of them caught this weekend. We saw a lot of them. We've seen a lot of them on the last
2
several
different
trips
spots
out that we've been out.
We
So-
saw them twice
and
without structure.
and like I said, I mean, they make a great sandwich.
They make a great sandwich.
It's you know, yeah, they're small. We get it.
we
Eastside.
know they are.
We get it, Atlanta. We
Whatever.
know they're small. but
But
they
that's
make
what
a
we get.
sandwich, and that's you know that's
Not doing
you know,
anything
great.
illegal. It's totally legal
no.
to keep those fish.
Sure.
We have no size limit.
Yep.
So there's a reason.
And they taste good.
And they taste good. Yep.
so hate
way
us
that
if
it
you
is.
want to
That's
hate
right.
us, but you know that's
I got dolphin in my belly and you don't. So take that, you little mahi mahi lovers,
There
you.
we go. So, John, did I have anything else on the mahi? Did I?
Oh, boy.
Let's see. Got the rigs, got my big one. I guess not. Do you guys at home have any questions for us?
We're so detailed, you don't even need questions.
Well, that's you know, I mean, really,
how
that's what they
detailed
do.
we are.
Yeah. So Mr. Ed said they used to spread newspapers, and then they'd stick around the newspapers. There you go. Yeah.
They wanted to read the news.
They were intellectuals.
They were Gary Gnews.
This is Gary
Gnews
Gnews with the news.
That's way too old for these people to know that stuff.
Yeah, that's the Great Space Coaster.
Yes. Gary Gnews.
Oh, now that song's stuck in my head.
Oh,
Thanks
yeah.
for that.
Oh, you're welcome.
Get on board.
Anything I can do to help.
Yeah. All right. John, did you try the roe?
Oh, yeah, I ate every bit of it.
Yep, okay.
They fried it for me.
Let's see. Mahi is pretty. It is neat info. Yep.
They're beautiful fish.
Maybe seeing more mahi with the El Nino. Ed, that's a possibility.
You know-
we talked about that a couple weeks ago, a couple episodes, and like I said, that weather change. You know, maybe that's
What's
one of the
funny
reasons why we're
is
seeing
I
so
always
many. I
pick
don't
a
know.
fish on our way out that I want to catch. And the day of, I said I want dolphin, and
You
boom,
did.
dolphin showed up. And I said on that trip I wanted a wahoo, and boom, a wahoo showed up. I've said I wanted lobster, and Jimmy got a lobster. I've done some weird things with some fish on trips, and I pick them, and 8 out of 10 times, I said scale.
Sure.
We got it. You know,
But
I pick a few-
every trip you list 15 fish. So I mean
No,
the
I
odds
don't.
are in your favor.
I list 1 or 2 special fish. Come on now. That's bullshit. Maggies. I list a couple fish that I want to get, and dadgummit, we get them.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. No, I'll give credit where
I'm
credit's
psyched,
due. You know, yeah.
I'm psyched, Dick.
Mind control, John. Mind control. Well, there you go. It's all about your attitude.
That's right.
You've
I've always got a
positive
good
mental
attitude.
thoughts.
I
you know,
have
all that
positive
good
mental
stuff.
thoughts when I go
Yep.
fishing until I can't breathe from the heat. Then I don't know what I'm out there.
Yep.
Oh, water.
So, John, I do want to point out that on this trip, you broke rule 1 before the boat was even in motion.
I did. I couldn't help it. I had to.
5:15 in the
dying.
morning.
I was dying.
And John was already half naked
I was
on
naked.
this trip.
I'm sorry.
Yep,
I
yep.
apologize, but I pulled a Corey number 25.
John pulled his shirt off at 5:15.
Yeah.
And I don't think you put it back on until we
7.
were in Kings Bay again.
7 o'clock.
So, you know, basically 14 hours of his shirt off.
I paid dearly for it.
He was fried.
I'm fried. I still hurt.
Sunscreen, guys. Sunscreen.
Sunscreen?
You
What's
know.
that?
Well, I'm just saying.
It
It
wouldn't
was
help.
that stuff that I wasn't going to
wouldn't
rub
have
on
helped.
you.
It wouldn't. Yeah. No.
It was
You
that
were
stuff
not.
I was not going to rub
That
on
brings
you.
in the Prius, okay? Stop it. Stop it.
Oh,
See what a
Lord.
Prius will do to you?
Yep,
One
yep,
Bud
yep.
Light and a Prius. That's it.
man,
Or
yep.
not a Bud Light.
Yep.
Bush Light. One Bush Light and a Prius.
So, yep, dry fit shirt, John. He had that on.
I had it
for,
dry. It
for
didn't
he
matter.
showed up with
Oh,
one.
I died, man. No,
but
it was
didn't
bad.
Now you'll notice that Eric wore his old man hat, and
you took your shirt off
for a split second.
And so did Sam.
Well, Sam was fried too.
You guys too. You broke the rules too. I don't even want to hear it.
I went for a swim, which was like rule number 14 or something.
That's right.
For me, because I don't get in the water, but it was hot.
I'm going to tell you, he went in there and got out of there quick though. He wasn't taking a chance of a brown bomber coming up and biting him.
No.
And I don't blame him. Because I ain't getting in that water after what I had just seen.
Yep.
No way.
But it was hot, and I jumped in the water.
And you were back at the ladder quick.
And then we made a little run, and it just felt like air conditioning for a little bit. Yeah, for a little bit, I was just like,
You sounded like a little girl when you jumped in the water. And then you went, put the ladder down! Get me out of here!
Doggy paddled it. No, that ladder was down before I ever jumped into water. Like I said, I jumped in and was in that ladder and out.
See, I didn't jump in. No way. But when we dumped that water on her back, though, that was great, man. I think that saved me for a couple hours, just that little bit of water on my back. I wish I had it to drink
I was regretting it after
that, but it was good. I guess we should have dumped the water from the cooler in there instead of using that, because that was our drink.
That would have been smart, John, but we're not smart.
We weren't smart. It had already fried our brains. Oh, man.
All right, John, let's get into it. Let's show everybody what they're going to win here tonight on We Be Tailin'.
Knife.
Dexter knife from Captain's Cove.
Bag of Jim's Jigs.
Jim's Jigs.
A koozie that you can't see.
From Blackwater
The
Fishing
brand
Club.
new Q8. Fixing to be hot.
I wish we would have had some of those on the boat.
If we could have tried some of those
out. Yeah.
Yep. Another 20% off from Salt Life and from our new sponsor, Sonny's Barbecue. A couple dinners.
There you go.
Whoa, man.
Boom, boom, boom.
Whoa, man.
Yeah. Big shout out to Josh and Melissa for hooking us up right there.
That's it.
And that's it. Well, that's enough, John. That's plenty.
That's plenty.
That's a healthy prize.
That's more than enough. More than enough.
I don't know if it's fragile, but that's a major reward.
It's fragile. Yep, it can be fragile.
All right, John, I'm going to get on the right page right here.
All righty.
Denise has counted.
She's already counted and ready to go to bed. So she wants this question asked quickly.
So we've got so Q8 need to be a bit wider. Okay, so that's a review. So
a bit wider? That's pretty wide right there.
So I guess it depends.
It's different which
it depends
bait.
on which bait, because they come in different
Smaller
sizes.
Smaller jig head, bigger jig head.
So
but this
give them a close-up.
This
of
one's
what that
got
one
a
is.
pretty good width on it for. But see, like this one's got a thin, this one's got a thick, this one's a little bit thicker, and that one's super thick.
Sure. So
they've got They're. It looks like they've got a lot to choose from.
Yep. Yeah. There we go. All right, John. You know the way we do this. I've got 5 sheets of paper right here. We're gonna ask a question. The first 5 right answers we see are going to get dumped into the bucket right here.
And 1 will be happy and 4 will be sad.
They all think it's a Cobia question already. 36 to the fork.
They could be. They could be right this time. They might be right because of Eric's deal with the Cobia.
Well, you know, I was talking about I was wanting there to be a Cobia.
That's why I looked down to make sure I didn't ask the wrong thing. I was like, I can go with this one. It's okay.
You were rigged up for the dolphin. I really wanted that
Cobia. For the Cobia. My bad.
Right, there we go.
I had to make sure.
All right, John. Tonight's question. Again, the first 5 right answers we see go in the bucket, and we draw for tonight's winner. According to the FWC, what is the weight of the Florida state record for dolphin, a.k.a. Mahi Mahi?
600 pounds.
That's a big-ass fish.
That's a dolphin, right? Or are they about 300 to 400?
Oh.
250?
We said Mahi Mahi.
Oh, okay. You went porpoise. Yep.
So
it's big.
So look at these answers.
I had no idea that it was this big.
Holy
mackerel, that's big.
Holy wow. So
I had no idea.
That's a good size.
That's a big dang fish, man.
Yep.
I mean, Jim's is 60-something, right? And that's a big dang fish.
No, that's 72. I think
oh my gosh,
he's
that close to the record.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
So he's in the top 10 probably in Florida.
Yeah.
Jeez.
He might have been the one there for a little
while.
Yeah, I'm
wow.
not sure,
I'll be danged. Holy mackerel.
Yeah. Let's see.
I mean, holy dolphin. I mean, holy Mahi Mahi.
So we're still going here. And if we could get one more, all right. It's starting to get It's starting to get repetitive here,
D,
John.
D,
It's
D, D, D.
it's almost the 5 same names every
Yep.
time.
I
All
know.
right.
These guys are good.
All right, so tonight's answer was 81 pounds. We didn't fool anyone tonight. They either had us on the speed Siri or they already had an idea.
They were
that
checking
it was
into
not
it.
going to be 36 to the 4.
Yeah, that's right. Wasn't
All
gonna be
right,
that.
so we've got Dale in
Starts
the
with a
box.
D.
We got Denise in
Starts
the box.
with a D.
See if I got another one. We got a Derek in
That
the box.
starts with a D.
3 Ds. We got a Jessica
And a booby.
and a Booby. Can Booby go for 3 wins in a row?
Oh, Booby can go for 3 wins in a row.
Has anybody won 3 times in a row?
Probably Jessica.
In almost 5 years of doing this? 5?
Probably Jessica. Or Andrew
for 3
Wood.
times in a row?
Andrew Wood or Jessica, I would say.
If anybody knows that answer,
Yeah.
let us know in the comments.
If you're a 3-time winner, let us know.
'Cause you're once,
Twice.
3
times a winner. I know it's true.
He's got one. He's got one.
It's not going to be 3 times in a row for Booby.
Booby's not getting his 3
And
for.
Jessica's not going to win 2 times tonight.
Oh no!
And this guy's name starts with a D.
Oh, we're
Then
narrowing
an
it
A,
down.
then an A, then an L, then an E. Dale, you are the winner.
Congratulations, Dale. You might not have caught any fish this weekend.
That's right, but you get a package.
But you get a prize.
That's
Dale.
right. You've got a package.
You're gonna get to try this Q8 to see if you like
That's
it
right.
any better
Yep.
than the
See
other
if
one.
this Q8's better. And you get some Sunnies to eat. So that'll work for you too, because I know they can go to Sunnies there and eat him. And
Yep. Kevin says his internet is lagging. Uh-oh. I'm sure we already had it typed before the question. Oh, Lord. There you go. All right, guys. Well, we did it again. We got to the end of another one. I hope everybody enjoyed as much as we did. Like I said, we'll
learn something about dolphin.
We did. We learned a little. Well, Mahi Mahi,
Mahi.
Dorado. You know.
Yep.
Maybe next
There's
week we can
probably
talk
some more
about
names.
catching real dolphin. I don't know. You ever caught a dolphin? I've never caught one.
Well, we remember what those ones did to us that day?
The trained dolphins
So
out there in
those
the middle
dolphin,
grounds.
you know, talk just real quick. Eric's catching fish. We're in the middle grounds catching fish in the sea hunt. We had spent the night out there. We woke up and we went to this place, and we were catching big fish. Well, the dolphin were coming up and taking the fish off the hook. And we were drifting because we were almost done for the day. We didn't care. We'd drive back, catch a few fish, drift off, drive back. Well, as we drifted off, the dolphin were looking at us, waving at us like, guys,
They're
fish are
over here.
They're doing their tails in 130 foot of water. They're going. Eric's like, what the hell are they doing? And we drive right back to where they were, hook a fish, they take it off the hook. And that's, wow, they're smart.
That was
Because they were like, why are you guys over there when the fish are over here? You know, so, but we didn't land any of those fish. They ate them all. Well, the good ones.
I don't even know if red snapper was in season,
It
but
wasn't.
they would bite right behind the
The hook,
body, you
yep.
know,
They'd
and they
grab
just
'em.
bite it, let it go.
Yep.
And then when we let them back in the water, they'd like kick once and they'd come up
Yank
and
it.
grab it, you
Yep.
know, and it was just
They're
like
amazing.
wow.
Just trained. And we would leave. The boat would drift off the spot. We wouldn't catch nothing, and the dolphin were over there on the
here.
spot, right there, going, "Hey guys, this is where the fish are, right here. Come catch one." Crazy
There we
stuff,
go.
man. You see out there.
All right, now John,
Right.
no surprises.
Nope.
I want you to
Got
remember
nothing.
from last week, we added the other 2 sponsors on here.
Yes and yes.
Yeah, you got. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, here
Let's
we
give
go.
it a shot. Let's see.
All right, We Be
Yep.
Tailin is brought to you by Shasty McNasty Fishing,
Captain's Cove Outfitters.
Knotty Tails,
Jim's Jigs.
Filletzall Blades,
Aquatic Nutrition.
Plash Lights,
Karrie's Custom Rods.
Bonnie with State Farm,
Caddycan.
Native Nautical Mailboxes,
Salt Life.
Power Pole,
Sea Bass Welding.
and Sonny's Barbecue.
Aha!
We'll see everybody next week. Peace out, guys.